Warning: sensitive images.
Vegan. Are we talking forever or doing it?
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Acesse suprememastertv.com/schedule.
The science around our consumption of animals has been around for quite a while. Dr. Michael Greger and others made videos and put out articles, more than a decade ago, telling us that we were in for a massive pandemic or epidemic if we didn't pay attention and make change, and we didn't.
Eating Animals Causes Pandemics, Part 1 of 4. Continue watching to find out more.
Arfe, warm-hearted viewers, that was hello, and is how the inhabitants of South Ossetia would greet you in Ossetian, their national language. My name is Shorena. The hospitable people of South Ossetia wish you healthy, vibrant, and blessed lives. Welcome to part 1 of our show, Eating Animals Causes Pandemics. Eating Animals Causes Pandemics, Part 1 of War, The Imminent Danger with Mo Markham and Ray Paoletta, both vegans. Concerned viewers, on today's program, we will examine the perilous link between pandemics and the consumption of animals. COVID-19 is an infectious zoonotic disease that originates in animals, transmitting from bats to pangolins and then to humans. This deadly pandemic has already infected almost 200 million people, devastated the global economy, and brought the world to its knees. On May 1st, 2021, concerned people from 60 cities in 20 different countries participated in the International Pandemic Outreach Initiative, organized by Eating Animals Causes Pandemics, calling attention to the dangerous connection between pandemics and the exploitation of animals. The event attracted worldwide media attention. In today's episode, We learn from two of the primary organizers of this international initiative, Mo Markham and Ray Paoletta, why they are so worried about future pandemics. Mo Markham is a climate and animal rights activist, educator, and writer, and the co-founder of Eating Animals Causes Pandemics, and Ray Paoletta is an animal rights activist, musician, teacher, and the director of the International Pandemic Outreach Initiative. They begin by sharing why future pandemics are highly likely.
Our dealings and intervention and invasion of wildlife is really what brings most of this about, that we're clearing most of our land to produce more animals to consume, and then viruses take hold from there. Or zoonotic viruses are when a virus jumps from one species to the next, from a non-human animal now to human animals. And we've created these beautiful things called airplanes, which allow us to distribute the virus globally like no other time in the history of our species and of the planet. So it has to do with a completely broken animal-based food system, but also coming from wildlife. And you add in the petri dish of stacking tens of thousands of animals in cages and confinement, and you're creating a perfect environment, a petri dish to create more viruses.
We are encroaching on the natural world because we are using more and more land to graze animals, but also to raise food for them. That brings us closer to wildlife, and it makes a spillover to humans or to the animals who we have domesticated more likely. So all in all, it's a problem, but for sure factory farms and the way that animals are raised is the highest risk for us to end up with another pandemic or epidemic. And the fatality rate can be much higher, as high as 60%, the scientists say, for some avian flus, etc.
Why are zoonoses so hard to fend off and so worrisome for humans as a whole? It is because when bacteria, viruses, and fungi jump from one type of animal host to another, some of them are capable of mutating and multiplying in such a way that the immune system of the new host are unable to cope. SARS-CoV-2, the coronavirus responsible for COVID-19, is only one example. According to the US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, 3 out of every 4 new or emerging infectious diseases in humans are zoonotic. Some other diseases transmitted from animals to humans are HIV/AIDS, MERS, smallpox, measles, Ebola, and likely Spanish flu, but there are more.
We had SARS from eating animals. We've had avian flu, also known as bird flu, and swine flu, and mad cow disease as well. These are all present throughout the world all the time. So right now, since the beginning of this year, we've seen avian flu in a dozen different countries across the world. And it's actually been transmitted to humans in Russia this year.
It is not just avian flu. While COVID-19 ravages the planet, other zoonoses and animal-related maladies are breaking out across the globe. The following are just some examples. In 2020 and 2021, a new strain of avian flu, H5N8, similar to that of the H5N1 outbreak in 2008, has been occurring at poultry farms and among wild bird populations in several countries, and was detected in humans in February 2021 in Russia. In July 2021, a veterinarian died in China after contracting the monkey bee virus. He had dissected 2 monkeys at the Breeding Research Institute in Beijing 2 months before his death. The monkey bee virus has a fatality rate of roughly 80% if untreated. There has been 1 confirmed case of a person-to-person transmission of the monkey bee virus. In August 2021, the West African nation of Guinea reported its first case of Marburg virus, known as Ebola's deadly cousin, that can cause viral hemorrhagic fever in humans and other primates. The virus is believed to be related to human activities in mines or caves inhabited by Rosetta's bat colonies in Uganda. It is highly infectious and can spread through direct contact with the bodily fluids of infected people, surfaces, and materials. It has a fatality rate that varies from 24 to 88%. In 2021, India has reported 45,374 cases of a rare and dangerous black fungus infection called mucormycosis. It is associated with COVID-19 patients and affects the nose, eyes, and sometimes the brain. India has recorded more than 4,300 black fungus deaths, and experts say the actual number is likely far higher. There has also been a summertime outbreak of a superbug fungus known as Candida auris in Washington, D.C. and Dallas, Texas in the USA. The invasive fungal infections is impervious to all three major classes of medications and therefore untreatable at this time. The CDC has noted 8 possible deaths associated with Candida auris. Discerning viewers, anyone mentioned above can break out and launch attack the humans as the next pandemics. Let us contemplate on the seriousness of these alarming emerging diseases and take them for what they are, wake-up calls for humanity. We will be back after this message.
Vegan, be the light in the dark hours.
Welcome back to our program. Mao and Ray state that although we are facing a unique situation due to the unprecedented scale of livestock operations devastating our ecosystems, the media is not discussing this elephant in the room. This was one of the reasons for organizing the International Pandemic Outreach Initiative.
The media is not talking about it and our governments are not talking about it. That's a huge issue. Greta Thunberg has been trying to say to us for several years now, listen to the science, listen to the science. And it all points in the same direction. You know, it's all telling us that we need to end animal agriculture. And we're not paying attention to this, and that the media is conspiring, and our governments are conspiring to simply allow corporations to continue to do what they're doing, and and allowing the masses, allowing most people to just not understand what the issues are, and to just keep on with every day as if we can continue like this and survive. Which we can't do. That's what all the science is saying. And as the science around our consumption of animals has been around for quite a while. Dr. Michael Greger and others made videos and put out articles, more than a decade ago, telling us that we were in for a massive pandemic or epidemic if we didn't pay attention and make change, and we didn't.
Our most gracious Supreme Master Ching Hai has also frequently warned about the deadly consequences of eating animals, starting 3 decades ago, including climate change, environmental destruction, mass extinction of wildlife, pandemics, and more. She is emphatic that there is only one way to stop COVID-19 and all future pandemics: the global adoption of a vegan lifestyle.
We make our trouble, and we try to blame anything else. We just change it.
Yes.
Don't eat animal anymore. Then we don't have this animal transmitted disease, at least, right? It's so obvious.
Yes, Master. Very obvious, Master.
Yeah, we have mad cow disease from cow, no?
Yes.
We have pig disease from pig, no?
Yes.
We have fish something, disease from mercury from fish that's undetectable.
Mm-hmm.
That's incurable as well.
Yes, Master.
Or salmonella from egg, yeah?
Yes.
For chicken, we have bird flu from chicken, etc., from other fowl species, etc. So it's all from animals, up to now.
Yes.
Up to now, all the terrible disease and epidemics, pandemic we had is from animals. So it's obvious.
Our deep gratitude to Supreme Master Ching Hai for her wise words. Over 50 million deaths and untold suffering could have been avoided if humanity had eaten plant-based. We pray that all people soon heed her warning and prevent further suffering by quickly adopting the life-saving, compassionate vegan lifestyle. For more information about eating animals causes pandemics, please visit eatinganimalscausespandemics.com. Gentle viewers, thank you for your company today. Please join us again Saturday, September 4th for part 2. Coming up next is Master's Good Affinity with Sentient Beings, part 6 of 6, on Between Master and Disciples, right after Noteworthy News. May all beings soon live in a safe, healthy, harmonious, totally vegan world.
Vegan side effect. Feeling the love of all beings? You deserve it.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/VEG